Hi guys, what's up? Today I'm super excited because I am filming a naturally inducing my labor vlog. So if you guys don't know me, my name is Kylene. I am currently 37 weeks and 3 days, so like 37 and a half weeks pregnant. I'm full term and my doctor gave me the go that I can do things to naturally induce my labor, and if I go into labor at any point, they wouldn't stop it. I really just want to start the process of like dilating and thinning my cervix so that I can make my labor as easy as possible. I am definitely very nervous for labor, so that is why I'm trying to do things just to kind of like help it along. I don't necessarily think any of this is actually going to put me into labor, but if it does, great. If not, I'm a little bit more dilated or thinned out, and that's kind of just what I'm going for. So I've always thought, like since I first got pregnant, that I would have him at 38 weeks. I don't know why. It was a wishful thought that I feel like has kind of stuck with me. And the other day my friend's husband told me that he thinks I'm gonna go into labor on that day too. So I was just like, okay, I don't know. I just like really think it. So if that's the truth or the case, that would be Friday, and today's Monday, which I don't know if I'm actually ready for that. Like that just literally just sounds like so insane. But if I'm right, that would be August 14th, which today's the 10th. So just a couple days. Anyways, if not, if I am making a fool of myself and I'm totally wrong, it's all good. At least, like I said, I'll be a little bit more prepared. I also wanted to update you guys really quick because yesterday I was having like some contractions that were a little bit more painful. If you haven't followed my journey this entire time, I've been having Braxton Hicks contractions since 28 weeks. I've had them so consistent, like at least 20 a day since then. And at 34 weeks, my doctor thought I was going into preterm labor because she was super nervous about the amount I was having. But luckily I have not. I've had contractions, like I said, for a while, but they're never painful. They're just kind of like tight and a little bit uncomfortable, but they've been getting progressively more and more uncomfortable. And yesterday they were almost kind of painful. Like not what I would imagine labor to be, but they were definitely stronger than what I have been experiencing. And I was starting to get like some period-like cramps and then kind of just some pressure in my groin and in my low back. And I'm in this group on Facebook where it's like all moms due in August, and someone said that that's how like their labor started. So I was getting really excited, but I was trying not to get my hopes up. And today's the next day, nothing happened as I thought. So I just wanted to update that because I thought that was a little bit interesting. But anyways, to get into the video, I've done a lot of research on things to naturally induce your labor that's safe and effective. And so I'm just gonna go through the entire list. I will leave the videos that I kind of went off of down below. So if any of you guys are curious to see those too. The first thing that I'm gonna do, I have a list. The first thing is raspberry red leaf tea, red raspberry leaf tea. It's not the one that tastes super good with sugar. It's literally just super bland. I really don't like drinking it. I've been drinking it I've drank it probably 2 or 3 times in the past week. I didn't know you could start this in your second trimester, which this, if you don't know, helps thin your cervix. So it allows just like for your body to become more effaced and just for yourself to be more dilated. But it's a natural thing, so it takes a long time to happen. And I wish I would have started earlier because now I kind of feel like it's pointless and it doesn't really taste good. So I'm not like finding myself being like super active about it, but whatever, I'm gonna keep doing it. So I am going to go make some red raspberry leaf tea and I'll show you guys how I do it. Okay, so what I have been doing is using my little like milk frother to heat up my water. And then this is the tea that I am drinking. I am just gonna do 1 bag. I think I'm gonna do this tonight as well. But yeah, it doesn't taste good, but I hear this is on everyone's list of things to do. While my water is heating up, I just wanted to mention a couple other things that I saw as well. The first is drinking enough water. So I have my hydro flask and I just literally bring it everywhere with me because I'm just thirsty all the time. But it's hydration and sleep. So the girl was saying, I think she's a nurse, she was saying that like your body, it needs a lot of energy to go through labor. Labor is clearly like an intensive thing. And so if you're dehydrated or tired, it's not going to push you there because it wants you to be like fully prepared to give birth. So I thought that was really interesting. No one has to tell me twice to sleep extra long. I normally get 8 hours of sleep anyways. So I just thought, okay, well, when I feel lazy and I feel like I'm sleeping too much, at least I know I'm resting for my baby. So if you are someone who's sleeping a lot, it's all good. It's going to help you. I also wanted to add how cute this is. So I have like stickers on my water bottle, and I was with my nephew the other day and he saw that and he wanted to add his own sticker. So I got like the manually rotate barrel sticker from his Nerf gun on there, which you can totally peel it off, but I just thought it was super cute. He wanted to add to the collection. So there's my little stamp of my little nephew Braxton. I also forgot that I wanted to mention that I know I said I think he'll come at 38 weeks, but I'm hoping he comes on August 20th because that's Nathaniel and I's 9-year anniversary of dating, and that would just be so freaking cool to carry that day on. So I just wanted to mention that too. So our goal is the 20th, which is 10 days away, which I would love. I also am just curious if you guys like have a hunch of when I'm gonna have him. Comment it down below. Let me know what you think. I love seeing people's guesses and like their kind of meaning for it. So if you guys have like a little inkling, I think that's the right word, for when I'm gonna have baby boy, comment it down below. Okay, sorry for the horrible angle again. I just really don't wanna like get things stuck on my camera all the time, so I'm sorry. But this has been steeping for like 10 to 15 minutes. I had it covered, and then they say to like pull the tea bag out and then like squeeze it into the tea. Be careful because sometimes I've done that and then it opens the tea bag and like all the little herbs come out and no one wants to drink that. So just be careful. Next thing on my to-do list is acupressure. So I used to actually work for a chiropractor, and we would do this with women who were about to go in labor too. There's some points on like your hands and your feet, and we had like a cold laser that we would put on it that would like kind of stimulate it, but I'm just gonna use like my finger for the pressure. There's one in between your thumb and your finger. You just kind of like push in here, and then the other one's in your foot, 4 fingers above your ankle, and then you just kind of put pressure with your finger. Okay, sorry, this is like a horrible angle, but I don't want to go get something to prop you up. So in between is like that kind of like meaty muscle. If you're just grabbing skin or you're grabbing bone, that's wrong. So it's like the little thing in between, and it's just enough pressure where you can feel it, but it's not painful. And you do this for 2 to 3 minutes, multiple times a day. I'm gonna show you guys the one on the ankle too. I absolutely hate my lower legs, so it's taken a lot of me to show you guys, but I'll just do it anyways. So with your feet, you've got your ankle, I hardly have one, and you go 4 fingers above, and then you just kind of put pressure right there. All right, next thing on the list is to bounce on a yoga ball. Now, I've been doing this for a week or so, and all I really feel like it does is make me feel like I have to pee, so I don't really enjoy doing it. But I also heard that you're not supposed to just bounce, but you're supposed to like go side to side and like front to back and like do circles. So I think this is just like trying to pull him down into like your hips and stuff. So I'm gonna sit here, watch a YouTube video, and bounce for as long as I can, hopefully at least 5 minutes. And yeah, see if it does anything. All right, next thing. People say induces your labor is spicy foods. And I honestly don't agree with this one, or I don't think that it actually works because I eat spicy foods all the time. I love jalapenos, I love hot sauce. Like I literally think I use Frank's Red hot sauce like 2 to 3 times a day. And I put jalapenos on everything. So I don't think it actually works, but we're just gonna give it a shot. So I'm gonna make a chicken quesadilla, and I'm gonna put, actually it's gonna be ground turkey because we haven't gone to the store and we don't have ground turkey, or chicken, we only have ground turkey. But anyways, I'm gonna put jalapenos inside of it, and then I'm gonna dip it in Frank's Red Hot. So we'll see if this happens. I don't get any heartburn, which is super lucky. I think that's the science behind it, is it like irritates your bowels and it just like puts pressure to like contract. I don't really know, but I don't think this one's gonna work, but we'll just do it anyways. All right, here it is. A bunch of jalapenos in there. Not gonna show you guys me eating it because I feel like no one wants to see me eat. But we'll see if this works. Okay, there's a couple things on this list that I'm not gonna be doing or showing you me doing because it's weird. The first one I'm not gonna be doing is the midwife's brew. This is like a combination of apricot juice, like a lemon tea, castor oil, and what is the other thing? Almond butter, I think. But I don't want to mess with castor oil. I honestly have heard a lot of really bad things about it, and it dehydrates you and makes you like have diarrhea, and you could vomit. and I just don't want to mess with that. I'm not at that point right now where I'm desperate to get him out, so I don't think I will do it at all. And then the other two, I'm just not gonna show you clearly. One is nipple stimulation, which is supposed to like release oxytocin, which like helps contract. When I heard that, I was like, okay, how do you stimulate your nipples? So I'm not gonna show you how to do that either, but they say you can do it with like a manual pump or like the Haka, or you can like literally like twist your nipples, which just seems so weird, but I'm not gonna be showing you guys that either. And then the other one I'm not gonna show you is sex clearly, but that is how you also can induce your labor, because the release of oxytocin again causes it, and then the semen provides like not progesterone, something, another hormone that makes you contract. So those are two things. If you're wanting to do some other things, those are really good things that can help with getting your baby out too. I have a couple other things I'm gonna show you, but I'm gonna wait till Nathaniel gets home from work. But I also just wanted to talk about one thing that I heard that was very interesting to make sure you kind of clear, so that way your body can prepare for labor, and that is to clear fear, which if you heard me say at the beginning, I'm really scared for birth. To clear the fear, like your body, again, kind of like the whole hydration sleep thing, like if you have a lot of fear, like your body's just like not really gonna go into labor. And so yeah, I thought that was a good one, which I feel like I always say I'm scared, but like I tell myself, like I know I'm made to do this, like everybody's made to do it, it's gonna be okay, the pain's only temporary, that kind of thing. So if you're afraid too, I totally feel ya. It's a scary thing to go through, but try to eliminate that as well, because I feel like that's something that could prevent you from going into labor naturally. So the next thing I'm gonna show you is probably the date shake, so I'll just see you guys there. All right, we're back in the kitchen making another thing that's supposed to help induce labor. So this one includes dates. So I'm gonna make like a little date shake. Now I have to be a little bit careful with this because there's a lot of carbs in dates, and I'm literally gonna rest my hand right there, perfect. There's a lot of carbs in dates, and I have gestational diabetes, so I have to watch that, but I don't have to check my blood again until after dinner. And so typically this is where I can have a little bit more carbs and it not be too crazy. So I am going to make a shake. I think I'm gonna use 3 or 4 dates. They say 6 a day to ripen your cervix, which again, that just sounds like too much. And then I have banana, peanut butter, Greek yogurt, and then my Greek yogurt is plain, so it's like basically sour cream. So I'm gonna put some agave and some cinnamon in there too. Another thing that is said to help with labor is pineapple. I don't have any, and again, it's just like a straight up carb source, so I'm just gonna do one or the other because I don't want my diabetes to get too out of control, my sugars or whatever. So that is what I'm gonna make, and it honestly sounds pretty good and refreshing right now. I ended up just putting 3 dates in there because again, I got a little worried, but I am so glad I have a Vitamix blender because those dates were super hard, and you can see it like literally demolished them. So I'm going to enjoy this little shake. So I was just thinking, because I'm not sure if any of you guys are pregnant with gestational diabetes too, but I was trying to figure out like how you can make that shake work so that you can have 6 dates in a day. So what I would do is I would have that as a snack after breakfast and after lunch. I didn't think to do that earlier. So I can have 3 in the morning, 3 in the afternoon. So if you want to try that, that could be a way you could get 6 dates in. So okay, I am getting ready to go on a walk. We're about to eat dinner and then go on a walk afterwards. So I'm just gonna like change so that I'm good to go. But I wanted to talk to you guys about a couple things. One, I don't think I've worn a shirt that like goes down over my belly at all my pregnancy, which I feel like that's typically like what people do, is they wear like shorts that are lower and shirts that are longer. And I've worn shorts that are higher and shirts that are shorter. Just kind of like what I'm comfortable with. But anyways, I also just wanted to talk about like exhaustion, which I'm sure you guys can kind of tell in this video, because me watching it back, I've already edited it up to this point, and I can tell that I'm just exhausted. It's a whole nother type of exhaustion. I don't think I've ever been this kind of tired in my entire life. And I haven't been sleeping well since I turned 37 weeks, this was the 3rd night, which I didn't think I was gonna really experience that because I normally only get up once to go pee, and like I can fall asleep pretty easily after. But I haven't been sleeping very well, and yeah, I don't know, I'm just really freaking tired. and I'm ready to have this baby, even though sometimes I'm like, maybe I don't feel ready. I'm sure that's very normal, but yeah, I'm just tired. So if it seems like I'm just like going through the motions in this video, it's because that's what I'm doing in real life. Okay. This is 37.5 weeks. Like I said, I normally would like wear this up in this covering, but it doesn't really cover these days, and my belly button always hangs out, and I don't know. I don't feel like dealing with that tonight. Okay, as you guys can tell, we're curve walking. Look at my ponytail. So I have to tell a funny story really quick because Nathaniel and I have done this before, and when we did it the first time, I don't think I was gonna do it. You were just like, this is gonna be you, right?
Yeah, exactly.
And here, film me really quick. I'll show what you did. There's a car coming, but I don't care. You gotta make sure you see
I can't see it. Okay. Okay.
So the first time he was like, this is gonna be you. He's going like this, back and forth.
That's a curve walk, dude.
If you don't know, a curve walk is like one down, so it like pushes the baby down. And yeah, I just thought it was really funny. But we're gonna do, how many laps do you think I can do? 2 laps, which I think is like 0.84 miles.
Something like that, yeah.
Something like that, nothing crazy. As I told you guys in the last clip, I'm freaking tired, so I don't even want to do 1 lap. So, we're gonna get the baby out. Okay, we're on lap 2. We're switching the legs. But I just wanted to inform you guys what Nathaniel just informed me. We're on the 35th, you said, day?
Yes.
Of 110 plus degree weather. And that is why you guys should not live in Arizona. It's so freaking hot. It's literally, I think it's 7 something. The sun's supposed to set at 7:15 and I'm like dripping sweat. I don't think Nathaniel's sweating, but what's new? So, 1 more lap and then I'm done. We just got back from our walk and we checked the mail on the way back, and we got this hooded towel from Nathaniel's old football coach's wife. She makes like towels for babies every time, like, cause our nephew's got some too. They're so cute. So we got that, and then she also got this cute little book with a bunch of just like little nursery rhymes. And then my grandma always sends us so many things, which is the best, but this little hooded onesie with like a little pocket, isn't that so cute? So fun little surprise to come home to. All right, so we are back home, and the last thing on my list to do was squats and lunges, 50 of each, and I honestly just like cannot be bothered. Babe, I'm filming. No. Turn that loud ass podcast back on, boy. It's okay. Anyways, I just cannot be bothered to do squats and lunges. I'm just over it. So yeah. If you guys have a guess on when baby's gonna come, like I said before, leave it down below. I'm just super curious what you guys think, and tell me why that day. Like, is there a certain reason, or do you just have a gut feeling? Also, guess what you think baby's name is. I've had one person guess it right between all of my social medias, so I'm just curious if anyone else will guess it right. I'm not gonna tell anyone if they're right. I'll just like every single name when I see and just not respond. That's kind of what I've been doing. Also, if you want to keep up with like, did any of this stuff work, follow me on Instagram. My Instagram handle is just @KyleenRyell. It's at the end of every single vlog in the bottom right corner. But yeah, if you guys want to know like anything in real time, that's where I will post first. So just make sure you're following me there. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm not really sure what you'll see next, maybe a baby watch video. But yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.